So what we're doing here is hand blocking the fender using the DA to take out the stress cracks that are in the bumper and the paint, because it's just in the paint, it's not into the bumper. And then we're hand blocking the rest of the bumper because it just needs to be knocked down, ready to be painted. We'll do it with like a 150, then we'll go to like a 380 and then a 600 and then wipe it down and spray it. This car seems to be wanting to beat me up today. Of course, that's not going to be deep enough. But we weren't originally going to paint the rear bumper on this, but as I looked at it, I really felt like it needed to be done. There's a few stress cracks in it that I didn't like. Problem with that is I've already done the Mustang in it, so now I have to redo that or take that off and finally cut around it. And down here at this shop, I don't have a great set of tools. I'm gonna have to change that. I don't have what I need down here. I'm not good at the editing part of this all yet, guys, so bear with me. Give me time to go off camera and what is that? Oh, geez, 11 millimeter. Imagine that. You know, give me time to go off camera and get tools or whatnot. I'm just not good at it yet. This is my new. Gotta change batteries on this. So I have 3 of these. This is the 3rd one. I have one at home, one at the shop, main shop, and then one here. One seems to be more stubborn than my other 2. I don't know why that is. I took the whole stud out with it, out of the light. Must be another one hidden somewhere, guys. Oh, there it is. Any bets on if there's another one? Nope. When you're doing this, make sure you get your bulbs out of the way. You don't want to spray your bulbs when you're this has been, it's either been wrecked or hit here before or something. Look, all your bulbs down in, but see on camera, that's broke. It's not where anything goes. Really not that big a deal. We'll glue it back together. It's like it was broke before. But I guess it's a chance we'll polish these up too, clean them up, make it decent for the finishing up of the car. Now this car's got an Alpine base box in it. Like about a 12-inch. It's called a B box. Probably won't leave that in the car. Not really my gig. You know, when I ask you guys to like, share, and follow on my page, I'm trying to build up the views of my videos through YouTube to the best I can. It looks like we may have to take apart the license plate lights. They're a little fogged over. I don't think they'd even be able to see them. I always forget that these Fords have a fuel shutoff switch in the trunk. I just found it right there. So like an accident, a lot of times they'll trigger when the car gets picked up in the air too high. You pick the rear end of the car up or pick the front end of the car up, it'll trigger that. This one seems to be attached still, so I don't think this light's ever been out of there. I believe that's the first time that light's ever been out of there. I'm still working old school with my phone instead of like a GoPro or something like that, like a lot of them are. So I have to keep an eye on what we have time-wise and stuff. Feathering out crack. Now I am still working with a small compressor down here. This would be a lot easier to do if I had a bigger compressor. I added a small tank to the compressor that I have so I can double my capacity. But we're still not there as far as running DA for a long time. wait till the compressor kicks off to show you guys some things. So, like I said, the bumper just needs to be scuffed. It's plastic, there's nothing wrong with it. There's just a few spiderweb cracks in it that need to be done. The reason why I do these videos, guys, is because I can't do them every day for different reasons. But I want to show that you can do this stuff cheap. You can do this stuff cheap and have a nice car when you're done. And have a real nice car when you're done. Now, I got friends that got body shops, and yes, I can pay them to paint this. They'll do it cheap. But that's still just money you're taking out of your pocket to do it when you do it yourself, especially when you're on a budget. This car can be bought most anywhere on a marketplace for a few $1,000 in running driving condition. And you can get into it cheap, and you can do the work yourself. There's videos all over YouTube, guys. They'll teach you how to do this stuff. If you got young kids, if you got a family, you just don't got the money to be building a 57 Chevy, which none of us do, or a 69 Dodge Charger, which none of us got the money for that. You can build a nice car to be able to put your kids in, your wife in, be safe. Go get ice cream and get looks. Let me tell you, the Mustang sitting here next to it, this green one, gets all kind of looks. This car I drove to the gas station yesterday, to the hardware store, the one I'm working on now, to the hardware store, and got 3 thumbs up in that amount of time. And it's a cool looking car. Cheap. Well, I'm gonna get it back at it, but I want to tell you the reason why I do these videos, or we do these videos, is because people can do this stuff reasonably priced, get into it, have a nice car to drive. I should have done a video on the mechanical I did on this car. I really haven't done anything besides put. We'll do a quick walk around on this car while we're here. The only mechanical I've done is we sprayed the brake calipers red. That's something I like to do on all my cars. But as far as mechanical goes, I switched tires around because they had odd sized tires in it. So I have larger tires in the rear and smaller tires in the front. Not a lot, not a big difference, but it gives it the nice stance. And the mechanical thing I did is I put a rack and pinion in this car. Now, as you can see, there's water sitting on top of the the hood scoop. That hood scoop's not off this car. This car didn't come with the hood scoop. I happen to have that hood scoop. I'm going to buy another one today for the other Mustang that's next in the list the convertible. But I put a rack and pinion in it. I bought a used rack and pinion and put in it. You could buy a new one. New ones weren't that expensive, a couple $100. But I thought a used one would have been fine, and it did. Worked out fine. I drove it yesterday, got the air out of the system. Did a couple burnouts with this car. I will probably tint the side windows on it. The only other mechanical thing I am doing to this car that needs to be done to this car is I need to put a window regulator motor in that and a door switch in that door. I have it, brand new, laying right there. Amazon, guys, 65 bucks. No money at all. Into this car cheap. You can be into this car cheap. I did the wheels myself. I polished them. Repainted the center caps. Repainted the horses by hand. I'd like to have the newer mag style wheels. Not like the green Mustang. Not like the green Mustang. But the 5-spoke mag style. Now I haven't decided whether I'm going to do this. The green Mustang has the blackout running lights. I just did that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on this car. They're relatively cheap off Amazon. I did spray the Mustang, or the Mustang is actually a decal that fits Mylar that fits up in the factory spots. The black on the bottom I did do, and the blacked out top there I did do on the back of the thing. Gives it the Mach 1 and Cobra look. All right, well, I'm gonna end this video here. That's about it for today. We'll probably get back. You guys don't need to watch me sand, and we'll probably get back when the sanding's done and get to the spring spot and do a second video.